Hello and welcome back to another episode of Operation Double Mythic. We are in Plat 1 right now, at the very beginning of Plat 1. If we have an insane run today, we could end up in Diamond. So let's jump into another Ether Drift draft, see if we can make it happen. Okay, we are in it. Let's see what we've got. This is probably, I think, the 8th time that I have picked one, pack one, collared in. I'm tempted to go for it, give it a try. I do think red-white is... I think the best red-white build is probably pulling all of the mounts from white and the, like, red aggressive creatures. There's also a Broodheart engine and a Broadside Barrage, both of which are fantastic cards. Riverpire Verge, if that were to wheel, I don't think it's likely to, but if that were to wheel, that'd be awesome. And there's also a Lightning Strike, so... I guess what I could do is I could first pick the Lightning Strike and see what comes back. If Colladin or Broadside Barrage come back, then I'll take those. Keen Buccaneer is pretty good too if we get that back on the wheel. Broadside Barrage is pretty excellent. Is it better than Lightning Strike? I'm going to take the Broadside Barrage. I think it's more splashable. Oh, sweet. Oh, good God. Okay, River Churn Monument. Let's try and build the mill deck. I've actually really wanted to do this for a little while. I think this could be a lot of fun. Obviously, River Churn is pretty fragile, and your opponent has to not be able to, like, destroy it. But I am in to give this a go, so we're going to try and draft as much removal as we can. We probably are, like, blue-red is probably the best place for this deck to be. There's also a Grim Bauble, a Roadside Blowout. Thundering Broodwagon is a very good card, and green-black is really strong. I think Broodwagon is the highest game-in-hand win rate uncommon in the set. Still, I'm going to take the River Churn Monument, and I like where we're at. Okay, so Samut is busted. Roadside Blowout's great. Sky Streak Engineer is fine, and then there's nothing else that is that exciting. So, I could take the Roadside Blowout. It is better for our first two picks, but I think the upside on taking Samut is pretty high. If we drop the two picks that we've had, like we drop the two picks that we've taken, and we end up building something aggressive with Samut, I think that's probably worth it. Like, yeah, this is a busted card. So, okay. Let's see. We are super open to everything but black. Let's see where we end up. Now, none of these cards are really that interesting. I guess it's the Ironclad. I mean, Swiftwing Assailant might be better for the Samut deck. The land is kind of interesting if we want to splash the Broadside Barrage. But I think at this stage, Ironclad should be the take. Because it is like, if we build a cycling deck, then that might be what we want to end up doing. Now, best card in this pack. So there's another Ironclad. There's also an Endrider Spike Spitter. I think that's the best card in the pack. And it's good with Samut and good in the red-blue deck. So I think it's a pretty safe pick here. Okay, so... yeah, the blue-red is definitely drying up. Black, unfortunately, seems to be the most open. Which is awkward as hell. Because I don't think we want to go into black. I can see taking light wheel enhancements just to start our engines early. Lagak also pretty good, but okay, I'll take the light wheel enhancements. That's for the Samut deck, so I'm going to switch to this view. There's another Spike Spitter. There's also a Thunderhead Gunner. Gonna make a call that the Spike Spitter it should be the take, because I think Thunderhead Gunner is excellent. But I think that the Start Your Engines aggressive deck is more open. So this is our start your engines pile. This is our cycling pile. Still waiting to see what exactly is open. Ride's End, good removal spell. Rise from the Wreck, I think is pretty good. There's a Night Market, which makes a splash good. Dynamite Diver. We're probably going to have quite a few mounts. Can see taking the Ride's End. Can also see just taking the Night Market. Oh, no, I'm going to take Rise from the Wreck. I think the upside on Rise to the Wreck is really, really high. Okay, Lightning Strike came all the way around. I think that's sort of, well, that still leaves us open, to be honest. Now there's a Magmakin Artillerist. I'm going to take that, again, because it's good in both decks. I know we've not sorted out our fixing yet, but it's good in blue-red. And it is also good, once you start your engines, it's good for just getting a point of damage in. So, I think I'm supposed to take the Light Shield parry here over the starting column. Oh, do you know what? Point the Way does start your engines. It's not superb, but I think I'll take that for the Samut deck. And now I probably want Bestow Greatness. Don't know. I'm still not sure what exactly we're doing. I don't really want Gastel Blockbuster. We do need to make a decision pretty soon. Mendicant is in a really awkward spot. A really awkward spot. Ether Hive, we can't... Yeah, none of these uncommons are really... none of these uncommons are ideal for us. We could take another Ironclad. Just not really got the payoffs for the blue deck. I think I was supposed to take the Pace Setter Paragon as just the best aggressive card. And I think I'm supposed to be building the Samut deck, not the Mill deck. Could also take Pothole Mole. But I think Pace Setter Paragon is a fantastic card on its own. Yeah, we have the Lightning Strike, Magmakin, Rise from the Wreck. Cut the Swiftwater. Okay, I don't hate this. Autarch Mammoth is a pretty great card. I think we want Collision Course, and we do want End Rider Catalyzers. Would take Broken Wings, but Autarch Mammoth, sweet top-end pickup here. We'll put it there with Samut. So now, I mean, there's a Collision Course, a Burner Rocket, Run Over is probably the card I want. In this aggro deck, yeah, I think I want to take the Run Over. Couple of good removal spells. Now there is a Cloudspire Captain. What is our splash, though? I think that's the question. It looks to me like white is supposed to be our splash. If that's the case, am I supposed to take the Gilded Goda instead? Gives all of our mounts and vehicles +1/+1. I mean, we don't really have that many. Autarch Mammoth saddles 5. I think I am supposed to take the Goda and make sure that our mana is good and make sure that that white is just a splash. There is a boosted sloop here. That is interesting. Another point away. This is between Loxodon Surveyor and End Rider Catalyzer, though. I like the Catalyzer. I like the 2-drop. I like starting my engines a little bit earlier. There's another Spike Spitter versus another Goda. I'm inclined to take the Goda over Broken Wings. We have 8 creatures right now. Pack 2, pick 6. Yeah, I'm inclined to take the Goda over yet another Spike Spitter, which I do think Spike Spitter is good, but we have quite a few ways to start our engines now with Catalyzer. Yeah, I think that's right. So now we could take Dynamite Diver. We could also take the Beast Rider. I think I would prefer the Diver in this pack. Somebody took the Colladin, of course, which would have been cool to get back. Could take the Rugged Highlands here. Roadside Assistance. Make a 1-1. Have Lifelink. +1/+1 on Lifelink is pretty nice. No, that was wrong. I wasn't meant to take that. That was wrong. I was supposed to just take the land. Take the Bestow Greatness here. And awkwardly, not great picks. Don't want the Mana Rock. Just take the Broken Wings. Not good picks. I regret not taking that land. It would have been better if we had. Maybe we can squeeze in an Amonkhet Raceway, but it's not guaranteed. I'm not looking to play the second point the way, but we have it. We know we can if we want to. Gallant Strike as a removal spell versus Run Over versus Velocitor. What does this deck want? I need a little bit more. I need more white fixing. I need more ways to start my engines. And I could do with some more, like, decent 2-drops. We're at 17 cards right now. I think I'm supposed to just take the Run Over. Now, there's a Mako. That's pretty interesting, but I don't think that is what we want to do. I think Prowl Catcher Specialist is pretty good. I think the land is also interesting, but it doesn't splash white. Now, we do have 2 Point the Ways. But Prowl Catcher is fine. A fine 2-drop. Outpace Oblivion now. Definitely the take. There's a Malt Tender, which does splash, but this removal spell that starts your engines and then also enables speed up when you sack it is worth taking. So we could take. I'm not a big fan of Spire Mech Cycle. I guess it's pretty good. I guess I haven't really given it a fair shout, and it's probably better in an aggro deck. It's either that or Burner Rocket or Gibrick Omnivore. None of which I'm like particularly excited about, and we do need a vehicle for maximum rise from the wreck value. Another Mako is interesting. Maybe the blue-red deck was online, but it wouldn't have. We only saw the payoffs in pack 3, so it would have been pretty hopeful. Velo Heartbike here. That's a piece of fixing. Now there is a Ketrodon versus another early play. Definitely the Ketrodon. Defend the Rider is interesting. Push the Limit could have been interesting too in the cycling deck. In fact, it would have been pretty sick in the cycling deck. But I'll take Defend the Rider here over another Bestow Greatness. And now, I think probably just another Pace Setter. It's considerably better than the Beast Rider. Could take another Artillerist. Kind of think the 2-drop is the way to go. Not sure if that's right over the artillerist. I guess I'll take the land here. Pothole Mole is pretty nice too. But I'm not sure if we're even going to play this Rise from the Wreck. But I think taking the land is right. Blockbuster we're not going to play. Unsure about the fixing for Samut. I think we've got Point the Way, Velo Heart Bike. I don't think... Yeah, I mean, our fixing is pretty bad. Our fixing is pretty bad. But I don't think second Point the Way is what we want to do in this deck. Okay, so I think Light Wheel Enhancements gets cut. We have to keep the White Splash really light. We've got the 2 planes, Velo Heart Bike, and Point the Way. That's our 4. Yeah, like, I mean, we could maybe even cut 1 planes. We're not milling anything. I can see cutting A planes. Yeah, we've got the Defend the Rider. I'm going to cut the Rise from the Wreck. Like, because it gets back... I mean, it can get back an Autarch Mammoth, a Ketrodon, and... well, like an Autarch Mammoth, Samut, and, like, Spire Mech Cycle. It could be really strong, actually. Could be. Okay, well, let's see. Where is my removal? So we've got the Lightning Strike. We have got the Outpace Oblivion. A Broken Wings. And 2 Run Over. Okay. We have 1 way to start engines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other creatures you control get +X/+O, where X is your speed. First Strike, Vigilance, and Haste. Non-creature spells cost X less to cast, where X is your speed. Alright. There's a real question around whether I can play the Amonkhet Raceway, or is it going to screw us? How many? Sorry, let me count again. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amonkhet Raceway makes 7, and the effect is good as well. I think we will keep it. I think we'll keep it. I don't know about the Wild Roads. I don't think I want the Wild Roads. And I think our 2 cuts... Our 2 cuts, so they're definitely going to be non-creature spells. Tap another untapped mount or vehicle you control. We have got just the 2 mounts. I'm not sure if Spire Mech Cycle really quite makes the cut. But maybe. All of our creatures can crew it. Even though we're an aggro deck, I think with... I think we're more of a mid-range deck. I don't think we're super aggressive, to be honest. Yeah, and I think the Bestow Greatness might be the first cut. Unfortunately, I think I need the Point the Way. And the Artillerist. Am I cutting the Artillerist? I don't know. I don't think so. Kind of think the Beast Rider Vanguard should be the cut. Okay. Bestow Greatness is gone. Does the Dynamite Diver go? The weakest thing here feels like Spire Mech Cycle. I think it might actually be Rise from the Wreck, though. Yeah, I think we're going to have to win by curving out, not by hoping to grind our opponent out. Ketcheron is cycling. Yeah, okay. So Autark, Mammoth, and Samut are at our very top end. Can't be afraid to cycle the Ketrodon. Let's give this a run. That was a messy draft, but let's give this a run. So we've got 1-2 planes, a Velo Heart Bike, and Point the Way. That is how we splash Samut. It is dicey. It is dicey. Our color fixing is pretty dicey, but hey, we got Natural Tron, okay? We can start our engines on 1. Not a bad hand. Sort of weird, slightly clunky, but not that bad. Okay, well that's a pretty excellent draw. Yep, really good curve here. So we can attack with the Pace Setter and the Prow Catcher and guarantee this trades with the Boom Scholar. Wait, what does Defend the Rider actually do? Hexproof and Indestructible. Don't really care about that. Definitely going to trade with the Boom Scholar here. I think we've got time to sack Point in the Way. Catalyzer. Do I want to eat the Pothole Mole? I guess I don't really care to. No, we'll do it. Let's keep eating away at their resources. Okay, let's attack. Bestow greatness to eat the pace set to Paragon. I guess that's fine. Now we could just go and get our 3 lands. That would put us on 8. Which is pretty good for next turn. So let's go get green, green, and a red. Pass the turn, because next turn we can then Catalyzer, Mech Cycle, hold up, defend the Rider, or we can just play out Autarch Mammoth and defend it. Okay, so now this is Autarch Mammoth next turn. Oh, Ketrodon is pretty sick. Still think Autarch Mammoth is better, though. Hold up, defend the Rider. Ketrodon next turn. Okay. Yeah, I am down to 8. Going back up to 4 shortly. Omnivore. Okay, they got 1 card left. So, I can... I have 8 mana. I can play the Ketrodon, play the Catalyzer, crew the Mammoth and swing and hold up the Ketrodon. Yeah, that's what I want to do for sure. Run over also very good. But we can wait on that. We don't have to do that yet. We'll play the Ketrodon. We could blow up their block with run over here. Let down our defenses, take another 6 from the Dracosaur. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, Catalyzer is better coming down next turn. I think this turn I should just... throw the 3/3 and wait. Interesting. Well, we'll go to blocks. We will block there. We will block the Beast Rider Vanguard. Pedal to the metal. Hitting me for lethal. Okay. So we're going to run over. This is a bite spell, right? That's game. Okay, nice. I think we made the right call being patient. Didn't necessarily play around pedal to the metal, but we definitely made the right call being patient. My brother Sam would laugh at me for being a patient aggro player, but if it works, it works. Okay, we've got a 1-2 curve, and we have assembled Natural Tron again. Naya Tron. So I guess we'll keep it. No way to start our engines just yet, though, which is a bit of a shame. So that looks like a Grim Bauble or a... yeah, there it is. Pace Setter Paragon fills out the curve pretty nicely. So we actually, if we draw a couple lands, we are curving out in a really, really nice way. Lightning Strike. So we got no attack here. Blue-black. Forest is nice. So we'll start our engines, swing in with the Pace Setter. Start building speed. One more land puts Samut into play. Engine wrap. Okay, well the Lightning Strike helps with that. As does the double strike on the Pace Setter. Run over plus Lightning Strike. Okay, so just attacking here. Does this find any permanent? So it actually can find land, but still, it costs too much mana. Interesting. Oh, okay. You can take the 2. I'll take the speed. And I'll pass the turn. They just pass, huh? So this is 3, so I guess I can Veloharp Bike. And then I can't hold it up. Yeah, okay, we'll just swing in with the Pace Setter again. Okay. Fair enough. Maximum Overdrive. There's a real argument for just lightning striking them, so that we can get our End Rider Spike Spitter online. Maybe that was the better play. With all the open mana they had, I think maybe I was just supposed to pass. Hellride. Pretty good for them. But they have 1 card in hand, so I'm feeling okay. So they're going to crew. I see, yeah. Hit me for 4. Go for it. Make a 1/1. Ketrodon. So, I really do want to play the Velo Heartbike. If I play it, I attack. Or am I just playing it and then lightning striking their face? I might be. I just don't know how to deal with these engine rats. I guess they can't block Samut. Lightning strike their face. I start drawing more cards. They have to find a way to remove the Spike Spitter. They have one card in hand. I'm going to do it. Because if we hit a land... Oh man, they top deck the Siphon Fuel. Maybe they were saving it, but that's pretty good. That makes my play last turn very bad indeed. Do I got to trade for this rat right now? Taking 9. Okay. So we could play Samut. And it can just attack. And then it does have First Strike. This is the only way that I can hope to survive, right? Like, if they crew next turn, they swing, I block, I take. Still taking 7. Ah, this is just lethal. Yeah. Yeah, this is just lethal. Oh, wait, maybe not. They drew the spin out anyway. So they would have had to crew, and then it would have not been lethal. It would have taken 5 if they didn't have the spin out. So we made some high-risk, high-reward plays in that last game, and they did not pay off, but I still think they could have been correct. I like this hand. We have removal. We have ways to build speed pretty early. Feels a little weird, but I think this is okay. Yeah, it's better to play out the creature here. Hell yeah, okay. Sky Streak Engineer. We could Broken Wings it. We could also Outpace Oblivion it. Taking 1 in the air from it right now. I think I'd rather just cycle this. Get a point of speed. Okay, there is a Spike Spitter, notably no land. I think I have to try and hit a land drop. Opponent not doing anything. That's a miss. Unfortunate. Cool, this is fine. We'll outpace Oblivion this now. Could make a 1-1 here. I think that might be right. Okay, well, if the opponent isn't doing anything, then no. I guess, you know, it would help us. It would allow us to enable... get some more speed. But what are they doing? Let's wait. Okay, I'll play out the Goda. They flash in like the 4-2 or something. Like, if that's all they're doing, it's fine. If they're removing it, cool. No sweat. We get another point of speed anyway. We have a good amount of removal in hand. If we can get Spike Spitter down with Defend the Rider up, then that's ideal. If they're not going to do anything, I am just going to point the way. Right? That is... I'm sure that's right. Just get a bunch of land into play. 1 white, 2 green. What is the opponent's hand? Lumbering World Wagon. Well, that's a pretty excellent Broken Wings target. So we can Spike Spitter and Broken Wings. Or we can Velo Heart Bike. Yeah, I think I'm going to Velo Heart Bike, Broken Wings, and hold up Defend the Rider. Broken Wings, this World Wagon, they're going to have to crew it at some point. Okay. Well, they don't have... Yeah, I don't think they have a way to stop this from happening. They might have Defend the Rider. They don't. Could also Lightning Strike this. It is a pretty annoying creature. Okay. That all happened. So we can go Spike Spitter, Spire Mech Cycle, attack. Better way to do it is Spire Mech Cycle first. They have their own Broken Wings. They might. Gonna play into it if they do, because I see no reason not to. They use their removal on the Mech Cycle, and the Spike Spitter sticks around. I'm pretty happy with that. So, Point the Way is overperforming. It is actually quite a good card. I still think 1 is correct, but I'm finding it pretty damn good. Flood the engine. Autarch Mammoth. What an excellent draw. We can even give it haste. Okay, this is gross. Watch this. What we can do is... yeah, we can crew you. We don't need the extra mana. So actually what we could do is tap the Veloheart Bike, make this a creature. Yeah, okay. All right, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to tap the Veloheart Bike, put 2 +1/+1 counters on the mech cycle. I am going to give the Autarch Mammoth haste. Oh, disgusting. Do you know what, guys? This is playing out like a mid-range deck, not an aggro deck, and that is fine. Okay, Natural Tron assembled again. I'm so good at this game. Opponent's taking a mulligan. Honestly, like, turn 2, point the way, it would be super sick. Run over, also not bad. Right field glider. Am I going to run over that? No, I'm not. On the way to Samut. Right field glider is a solid card. Lifecraft engine. Choosing mount. Okay. Very interesting. Well, I'm still just attacking, right? And then passing, and let's see what happens next. Glory Heath Link's coming down. That is going to let them crew the Lifecraft engine. I think that is fine. I don't like that they have 2 mana up. I don't like that they could Lightning Strike in response. That would be pretty terrible. Pretty terrible for me. Yep, just attacking with the Pace Setter here. Am I playing the Spike Spitter post-combat? I am, because the next turn Samut comes down. Like, they don't have a fantastic attack. They can crew to draw a planes if they want to. Okay, now they have a good attack. And the lifelink on this Lynx is going to be pretty hard to race, but we'll try. Okay, up to 17. Our attack back is for 6, 7, 8, 9. Is for 13. Okay. Let's see what you can do, Samut. Okay. Strange way to do all of that. I don't think the opponent knew that was going to happen. I didn't know that was going to happen, to be fair. I did not think about it working like that. That was incredibly lucky. Damn. Yeah, these gliders aren't going to cut it, really. If they attack... Yeah, I'll just block one of these. I take 5. I'm down to 8. They are up to 10. Okay. Defend the rider. Pretty nice. Why would you tap in this fashion? Leave me my 2 green spells up. So we might need Defend the Rider to just make a chump blocker, and we might need Run Over to save our life next turn. Their attack back is not insignificant. So they're going to crew, and then they're going to place their blocks where? Both on the 5-4? That might be what they're trying to do. That would be a mistake, because I have this run over in hand. Except we're going to go to first strike damage first. Yeah, so I think I'm supposed to run over here. Block the links on the way back. I don't see how I can die. Is Defend the Rider more correct? Well, the links is a 4-5. Yeah, Defend the Rider is more correct. Because I think that's better against their possible top decks. Oh, is this just lethal? It is, right? Oh no, it's not. It's not. Yeah, like their possible top decks, something that removes some of my creatures, gives them a good attack. start here. Cool. Yeah, I ultimately it didn't make a difference, but I think that there was... I think it was better to defend the rider there. Still, negligible. Alright, it could only last so long. Our natural Tron is gone, but we can keep this because we have the Ketrodon in hand to cycle. That is a pretty excellent draw. Nice, point of speed. I'll take 4. Yeah, it looks like they have a trick there. Probably a pedal to the metal or something of that ilk. Do I play the 1/4 to trade with the Tyrox? Is that better? Or do I want to cycle and hit a land drop? I don't think so. I think I'd rather get on the board. I do think the 1/4 looks good here. Especially with Ketrodon in hand. And help us hit 4 speed. Let's see the pedal to the metal. Bestow greatness. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so what am I doing here? Am I just playing a Spike Spitter? I think I am, and I might just be chumping with the Beast Rider. If I can hit some lands and hit this Ketrodon, I will... It will help me stabilize. Okay. Taking 3. We are at max speed, so we don't need to do anything freaky. We can probably just pass here. Yeah. I'm supposed to just chill here. If I can survive and I can hit my lands... Okay, that's good. If I can hit my lands, I will be fine. Am I cycling the Ketrodon? The life gain is going to be so nice. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Has double strike equipped for... Okay. I am in to just do... This isn't just a sorcery, is it? Okay. So we can actually just... pass. If they equip the Rover Blades... Okay, so they're going to saddle and they're going to equip as well. Make a treasure. I will block the 2/2. Strange. Or Tark Mammoth. Alright, well... Having double strike on that thing is pretty insane. So I need to go get forest, plains, forest, 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 the plains. Run over is such a goddamn good draw right here. Wow. Huh. Is it better to play Samut? Samut gives this +4, and then I can run over the Mammoth with the pace setter. No, I'll just get the Catrodon down. 3 mana left over. So that's run over and possibly haste, but probably not. No attacks. Tempting to do this now, but no. Like, they could draw a removal spell, and that makes the run over a bit of a nightmare. It would have to be exactly Crash and Burn with the land that I have right now. Well, I want to wait for them to mount. So they are going to saddle the Mammoth, yeah. I want them to equip the Rover Blades too. Equip the Rover Blades. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I'm not sure how we lose now. Yeah, we'll just do this. That's just lethal. Lightning strike. Yeah, sweet. Guys, I gotta say, Point the Way has been absolutely fantastic. Samut is an absurdly strong card. I think we're getting pretty lucky. But, hell, it is working. This is definitely a keepable hand. Could be right to cycle the Ketrodon. I think it probably is right. I also think it's right to outpace Oblivion this Lagak, because it does actually cause massive problems for our deck. I was thinking about changing the mech cycle for another I think I'm just going to cycle the Artillerist here for another. Do I want to just play out a creature? I do. Yeah, I'd rather play out a pace setter. This would be a lot better if it was a Point the Way right now. Okay. I don't know what the opponent is up to. But I'm going to take my speed. I do want to hit a land drop, but hey, let's just relax. We don't have to. It ain't urgent. That's a good emote. That's a good emote. I think they have a board wipe. Okay, that is my assumption. Is that they have a board wipe here. Saddles for one. Not going to play into the board wipe. I absolutely think they are pretending. Like, I think they're trying to lead me into it. Happy to throw the Magmakin Artillerist into it to make a treasure. I think they have a spectacular pile-up on the way. Beast Ride, okay. Well, now it doesn't feel like they have a board wipe on the way, because the Beast Rider is a really good card. What do I want to do? And that is all of our... Like, that is max speed. I guess I'm happy keeping a few cards back in case they do wipe the board. But now it's kind of a worthwhile exchange. Broken Wings? Sure. Maybe... okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be holding back. Tarion. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time beating that. But they don't seem to have a ton of removal. Yeah, I can deal 6 to it. It's not enough. Okay. I guess I've got to start digging for removal spells. Tarion blocks me insanely well. We can block the Tarion with a pace setter. I have 3 cards in hand. Am I going to try and block the Terry? I think I am. I think I have to. But this will deal 6, 7 to it, and I have to be able to deal 8. This is 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to be able to deal 9. This is 6, 7, 8. I'd have to quad block it. Yeah, unless they have some other trick in hand, this is a pretty grand trade. Not one I'm massively happy with, but... Okay, we actually don't lose all of our creatures unless they pump. And now that they've taken the first strike damage, I don't know if they can save the Terrian. I mean, I was very happy with that. The Tension Chariot could do with my Broken Wings. Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike is interesting. I could attack with the Goda and make a treasure. No, I think I'm just passing. And again, holding up the pace setter double strike to trade with the chariot. If they attack with either of these, I can trade. The chariot trades with both of my creatures. Interface ace. Okay. That is fine. They have one card in hand. I don't think they have a safe attack. They agree. We are at a stalemate. Okay, well they have 6 mana up. I also just never have an attack now. I attack. Yeah, if I attack, they have a good block. They can block with the chariot and pump it. Okay, just passing. Holding up Prowcatcher Exhaust if we don't pay Setter Exhaust. Don't really know what I want to draw off the top. Samut would not be good. I guess Autark Mammoth, or no, even that would be pretty bad. Broken Wings, actually, would be the best thing I could draw. And then after that... I think it's just Broken Wings. I think that is our best shot. We get our Spike Spitter back and then start gaining some card advantage. Yeah, okay, this is a pretty hardcore board stall. We're pretty much in a top deck war. Caradora is a very good draw. Do they have any ways to put +1/+1 counters on this stuff? But yeah, I mean, a creature that draws... Oh, it's a Guardian Sunmare. When it attacks while saddled, return... Oh, search your library for a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. Put it on the battlefield. Okay, well that also cannot attack. Do I need to kill the Caradora? I don't think so. Beast Rider's actually good. Can't find Broken Wings, but it can just keep digging us through our deck. Finding more action. Okay. Sunmare is saddled. Oh, Daring Mechanic. That's so good. Oh, I wish I could have reacted to it, man. Target creature you control. They have so much mana. They have 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. They can do this twice. So they can get this up to 7. So this is 6, 7. I guess it's got to be like this. Oh no, Caradora. Caradora makes it bigger. Caradora makes it a 9. Caradora makes it a 9. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, just letting this happen now. I need to... I think I actually need to destroy the Daring Mechanic, but I have to wait. I have to wait until they put the counters on something else. Run over would have been nice. Spike Spitter is not half bad. Need them to use their mana before I can Lightning Strike. Ride's End. Very good. Okay, so now I Lightning Strike the Mechanic. Man, I think possibly if I'd have been more aggressive at the start and not tried to play around Spectacular Pileup, thought the opponent was like trying to get me, then maybe I could have had them dead by this point. They definitely top decked a lot better than I did. Although we didn't even top deck bad, to be fair. The detention chariot's coming out too. Yikes, man. Yikes. Okay, they have 6, 7, 8, so they can give everything +2/+2. So if I block, like if I chump 3 times, I'm going to lose. And I'm still going to take a ton of damage. So I have to put 8 in front of this. This is 11, 14. Yeah, okay. Let's just scoop. It's what I get for being a patient aggro player that last game. I mean, this is a key. Not having green makes me just slightly nervous. But Catalyzer into Cycle Magmakin is pretty sick, actually. Bloodghast. Interesting. Well, we'll go for our attack. I do still want to cycle the Magmakin because I want to find a forest. I'm going to do it now. Even though it's clunky. Surveyor. We will outpace the Surveyor. Don't know why we can't draw lands. Been a bit of a theme in this drop. I mean, we've assembled our colors in a few games. Very, very, like, we've been really lucky doing that. But we have also struggled to draw lands at key moments. Like this. Gibrick, Omnivore. And that's pretty horrible draw. So we're just gonna play the Dynamite Diver. Hit max speed, play our 2/1. No attacks. Got 5 mana, but no... yeah, okay, I'll take this. But no green. Green off the top does let us put Samut in play. I don't think it's wise to put Samut in play right now, though. Oh, come on. Run over. Okay. So we can play the mech cycle. This is a pretty nice combo here. I'm just playing the mech cycle and then passing. We're pretty far behind. And the opponent has a really sweet engine. This, like, if we kill the Wicker Folk Indomitable, they can sack the Bloodghast, put it back, like cast it again, and then play a land and get the Bloodghast back. Can I afford to take 4? I think I have to. And then I have to, like, hope that Samut can come down and just win. Rugged Highlands. Well, ain't that just a fucking shit cunt? If they tap out and we survive, maybe we can surprise them with Samut. Samut currently deals lethal damage. So if I block... Okay, yeah. I mean, if they don't do anything else, or they don't do much, Samut can win here. So I guess I am crewing. Preventing the lethal damage. Okay. Okay. So Samut hits for 10. If I... Oh, but now I don't have the mana to cast Samut. So this is, yeah. That is game. That is game. If I had the End Rider Catalyzer... I mean, they had the Siphon Fuel in hand, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Okay. Well, there you have it. 4-3. Wasn't 100% sure about the deck. The power of Samut definitely won us some games very easily. And that was mostly what the deck had going for it. There might have been a better blue-red deck, but ultimately it was a bit of a messy draft. I think maybe pick one, taking the Colladin would have been better, but like taking the Colladin, focusing on the mounts, obviously opening the Samut, we couldn't anticipate that. Still, I think if you can play Samut, you should. It is an absurdly strong card. Anyway, that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Operation Double Mythic. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And if you want to catch me playing Magic live, then you can catch me over on twitch.tv/SultanJosh. There's a link in the description. That is it from me. I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.